Hello everybody, Multi here, back with some more Xenoblade X. Today's episode, we're going to be taking on Chapter 3 story mission. And also, well, here's the thing. First of all, I want to head back into NLA first to do some prep work before we start the mission. So we're going to head back to the Blade Concourse in, at the AD. Yo, AD. So, okay, so what level are we at? 9, that's not good. So, I actually set specific level, specific experience levels I want to be at for each chapter in the entire game. In fact, actually, I did a lot of research on the future missions in the game in between this episode and last episode. First thing I want to do is, well, first, yeah, let's check our Collectopedia, see if we can fill anything in there, because I really want to do that. You know me and my whole collectathon obsessions, sort of. So we completed a row there, and we got an item, the Gamel series. Oh, I think that's just a figurine for the Blade Barracks, which we'll go into later. So, because you can actually customize the Blade Barracks just for, cosmetic purposes, kind of like Kirby's Apartment, Kirby's Epic Yarn, basically. That's all there is to it. And I wanted to show off the AM terminal real quick here. So here you can manage the arms manufacturers. Here we have Sakuraba Industries, and then also Granada. Basically, these are all your conglomerates that design weapons and gear for you, basically. And what you can do is you can actually increase the quality of their products and actually get more products from them by investing Muranium. So this is the first big use of Muranium we've had, actually. But I'm actually kind of low on Muranium, so I don't... let's give some to Granada. I don't have much, though. I only have 22,000. Now, of course, I could... I don't want to do this quite yet, because I want to wait until we have access to a lot more Muranium. Upgrade battle traits. So yeah, you can also upgrade your gear and engineer augments. This is now this stuff here, these two settings right here, well, actually all three of these, I don't really have much experience with. With the AM terminal, I always come here just to manage the AMs. That's it. I'm not familiar with upgrading battle traits, engineering augments, and developing new gear. These things I'm just not good with yet. But from what I know, they do require a lot of extra equipment. So let's see an example here. So there's some items we can upgrade here. But the thing is, it's like you're constantly changing the gear that you wear all the time. So that's why I'm very hesitant always to upgrade my gear, actually, because I'm always changing it constantly. And as your character levels up, you're going to have access to more powerful gear. And so my thought is, why spend your resources upgrading your lower level gear when you can just wait and get higher level gear when you're higher level? So that's what keeps me from doing all this stuff, basically. So for the most part, I will only use the AM terminal just to upgrade the arms manufacturers, with the whole investing Muranium. But I would definitely love to see suggestions in the comments, like how I can better utilize this other than the way I prefer to, which is, yeah, just wait until I have the higher level gear and spend the resources then. Because I don't want to spend all the resources on the lower level gear when we're just going to be constantly leveling up anyways and getting access to the higher level gear. So, yeah, that's my whole issue there. Now, for the shop terminal, I want to get prepared for the mission that we're going to be doing on the way to Chapter 3, because there's normal missions that are actually also done in Primordia, which we have accepted. Hang on. Let's take a look at the missions. We have... Okay, not a Hero's Ride. We're not going to do that quite yet. But Miles to Go is a normal mission we're going to be doing on the way to Chapter 3, because actually it's literally on the way there. So we're going to be doing this mission, but it's going to require us to fight a certain enemy that specializes in electric-based attacks. So, in preparation for this, I want to get some electrical resistant armor, basically. So, let's focus on our armor here. And pay attention to the number next to the electric attribute resistances. So the yellow bolt right there on the bottom right, that is electric resistance. So pay attention to that whenever you're selecting your armor. It'll show how much the armor will change your resistance to these attributes, whether it will increase it or decrease it. You can tell by the blue and red numbers that way. We don't have any. There's nothing available here that, as you know, for head armor that will increase our electric resistance. So let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so right here, the swimsuit top apparently will increase our resistance. So I'm going to equip this. Same for, yeah, it's probably just gonna be, we're probably just gonna be dressed like swimmers basically, because yeah, I don't see anything else that will increase our electric resistance. So yeah, we're basically gonna be dressed up like we're going swimming basically, which is really fitting because the thing is, this enemy's actually they make you fight it over water too, and I'm out of credits. I can't afford this one, but that'd be really good to have, honestly. We could potentially sell some stuff to get more money. And also, not only that, but I need to... yeah, so once again, nothing for headgear. But, okay, yeah, the swimsuit stuff is very expensive. It's like tens of thousands of credits, but, we kind of need that stuff for, for fighting that enemy. But, with what I do have so far, it might be enough? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And if not, then I'll have to grind credits in order to fight that enemy. And again, with my increased experience, I might be able to do better at this battle anyways. So yeah, we got our... we probably... hang on a second. I want to equip the strongest weapons that we have, too, because we have new stuff as well. Okay, so Cross has 20 electric resistance, and Elma is not doing too bad herself. She's got 30, but... Lynn, on the other hand, might struggle with this battle. She's got 0. So, yeah, we might run into problems here. Lynn always tends to be the first party member to die, though, like whenever I'm in a battle. So, again, I need to... Yeah, for a lot of what's going to be happening in this Let's Play is me learning how to properly manage my party members, because I really need to do that if I'm going to see any progress in this game, basically. So, to start the process, we're going to head over to... West Janpath Plain. The closest fast travel to that is FN Site 117. So it's just a little ways behind us, basically. And oh boy, oh god, this right here is actually a tyrant, Lucille the Eternal. If you thought a regular Millosaurus is powerful enough, yeah, Lucille's level 92. Even in my most advanced progress into this game, I have never been able to defeat that tyrant. So that should give you a clue as to how difficult that tyrant is. And I've been able to, well, I can't really give, honestly, I can't really give a good gauge like as to where my progress is without spoilers, anyways. But right here is Janpath Lake, and this right here is a very important piece of debris. This is this is debris from the white whale. This is our main objective as a Pathfinder division. Or not Pathfinder, wow, I totally forgot what my own division is, Reclaimers. This is the, yeah, those are the main collectibles you want to get as a Reclaimer, and that will get us the most division points. So definitely go for those when you receive them. You should do that no matter what division you're in, though. Anyways, finally, found Miles. Hey, little help over here? Little help here. Oh my god, I just had a flashback to SpongeBob Employee of the Month there. Some indigent attacked us during our assignment. It got one of my men pretty good. Skell is busted too. Damn thing won't move at all. Think maybe you could spare some supplies. Oh, Sadie sent you? Well, why didn't you say so instead of letting me flap my guns like that, like an idiot? Here, give me the supplies. I need to get the Skell patch pronto. Yeah, here you go. Thanks, pal. You're a lifesaver. I asked Sadie for help, but I wasn't exactly getting my hopes up. You know what I mean? I'm pressing mate out here in one piece. Lucky, right? Well, we sure as hell weren't. That indigent turned up out of nowhere. How the heck did you beat the whimsical dual anyway? That thing is huge. What? You made it all the way here without running into it? Not even once? Yeesh. Either somebody's watching out for you or somebody's got in for us. One or the other. Wait, that means that damn whimsical dual is still on the rampage somewhere. Talk about a piece of bad news. Not every blade's as lucky as you know. We've got to take the thing out before it kills someone. What do you say? Think that luck of yours is good enough to beat a whimsical dual? Me? I want to sock the giant lug right in its ugly face. I'm sure you know how frustrating it is to have your assignment put on hold. Do this for a fellow blade. Secure the route and kick that ugly thing right in the teeth. I'll be here waiting for all the juicy details. Yep, so we gotta fight a whimsical dual. It's this one over here that we saw earlier. So we actually did run into it, but we didn't aggro it, so that's why it has been an issue for us. But yeah, you have to fight this thing. It's an electric-based enemy, so that's why I got electric-based armor as much as I possibly could with the, with how poor I am. And also, it's above water. So if this thing goes over the water, you're basically screwed because you can't fight it while swimming at the same time. So, yeah, this is a very jerkish battle for beginners. I'm gonna try and target the appendage here. Let's give us a go. Not good. Yes, there goes the electric attack. But again, I'm more prepared here than I was the first time I ever fought this thing, and I did just fine in my subsequent playthroughs. It's just the first time I ever played this game I had so much trouble with this thing because it kept going over the water. Okay. Yeah, just keep targeting the appendages and we should be good, and we'll be able to do as many of those attacks. Oh, there it goes, stagger, because of the electric attack. But yeah, we got the electric armor on, so it should at least hurt us, a little less than it would normally normally. I did not take a look at what its weaknesses are, but I think we're doing well enough that we should not have to worry about that anyways. We don't have to worry about finding out what the weakness is. Oh, perfect topple. Yeah, this is going a lot better than my original playthrough. There we go. We got it. That was no problem at all, actually. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you, Miles. You really gotta do some work, man. You gotta work on your XP. Well, you beat that whimsical dual into next week yet? Hold on now. Judging from the air of confidence and the smug grin on your face, I'd say that baby's 6 feet under. Well, shoot. Well, shoot. That's music to my ears. You cleared the path and made my day to boot. Pretty impressive stuff. I really gotta thank you. Well, while you're off fighting, I was working on the scale. Almost got it all patched up. Looks like we'll be getting back to work without losing much time, thanks to you. We'll bang these data probes in at Front 2 Nav probe sites and be back home in time for supper. Hopefully engine data they turned out will make sure no one else gets another nasty surprise. Hey, thanks. The Pathfinders are an elite group even by Blade standards, which means average slubs like me have got to work extra hard to keep up. And that means it's time for me to patch the scale up and get ready for work. Some planet we picked to crash into, huh? It's easy to forget how nuts this place is until you get your ass handed to you by some giant monster. I mean, for foreseeable future, we're probably going to be fighting things that can easily crush skulls. I gotta remember to be a lot more careful or I'm going to wind up a lot more dead. No more rookie mistakes from me from here on out. You be careful too, yeah? Let's both of us live a long, long time. See where humanity goes, And there we go. We got mission complete. Got some XP and 5,000 credits. And we got an eye patch too. I kind of want to see what that eye patch does. Okay, Elma's level 10, so I guess that's good enough. And yeah, Cross and Lynn aren't too far behind, so I guess we're ready for Chapter 3 now. I would have preferred still to be at least level between 12 and 15, but this will have to do for now. What was I gonna do? I want to, oh yeah, check on that see what effects that eye patch has. Okay, it's gonna lower our thermal and electric resistance, but everything else looks good, so I'll take it. So now we're wearing an eye patch, so now you can't see the other eye, in addition to the one that's already obscured by my hair. Perfect. This is perfect. Alright, folks, off we are to Chapter 3. So Chapter 3 is actually to the southeast, but real quick, I want to get this treasure over here. You're going to run into a lot of moments like this, similar to Breath of the Wild. where you have an objective that you're trying to get to, but you run into like all this other cool stuff that you want to do instead, like you know, collecting all these items around here, and you got treasure there, which is yeah, you'll be quite amused when you see what it is. But yeah, we'll get this other stuff around here. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, let's take a look at this. What you're looking at right now is it's shit. In the words of Ian Malcolm, that is one big pile of shit. So, yeah. It's even steaming, too. Oh, God. Yeah, let's get away from that. Yeah, that's, so that's our first biological treasure, and I promise, not every biological treasure is gonna be, shit, and we need to follow the... Oh, actually, we're on the right path, going this way, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna head down south here, and it's through this way. And, so yeah, that was actually on the way. Let's get these other treasures, too. So, South Jam Path, Plane. So, just to recap on chapter... Oh! Okay, it's level 30. Okay. Well, the level's not the issue, it's the... Well, it is the issue. We're not gonna be able to fight this thing, but, yeah, it's not gonna aggro looking at us, so that's good. Yeah, I just want to gather these, items around here and see if, they are... going to go in our collectopedia, because we're going to new unexplored territory, so it's almost a guarantee that the treasures we pick up, or that stuff we pick up around here, is going to increase our going to go into our collectopedia. And not only that, but also again, like for each of these items we pick up, that's one division point, so it's something, I guess. Too risky. I could probably... I'm tempted to take on one of these enemies if they're alone, basically. And, okay, not that high, but level 14, or 13. Okay, let's see if we can... this level 16 guy is going to come nearby. Too close. Dang it, I want to fight something a little higher level so that we can kind of, you know, have a chance at leveling up faster. Because logic would denote that the higher level enemy you fight, the more experience you'll get for fighting it, and that definitely applies in this game. Let's get pick up more shit. Why not? Okay, but I want to fight this level 13 enemy here. Screw it. We'll take the risk. Slid it right on the side. It's rarely advised to attack enemies from the front, actually. But I think as long as we do the soul voices, we should be able to get through this battle just okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. Elmo's probably going to fare a lot better than this just by being one level higher. Oh god, concentrate fire, please, for the love of god. Or is this guy still going to get in the way? He's probably still going to get in the way, and we're going to be screwed if this level 14 enemy enters. Okay, we're good. So yeah, these are Terabras, and they tend to use these, oh, hang on, it's healed in. Come on. Oh, boy. Yeah, you really gotta be paying attention. It's not easy to... okay. Yeah, these B action commands are the biggest problem. Like, they always come into the play, like, just without you expecting them. Like, you always have to be, like, just... prepared for them, basically. Oh, dang it. Okay, yeah. I definitely would have won this battle if that level 14 one didn't enter the battle. Yeah, see, and now Lynn's trying to fight the level 14 one, and Elmo's fighting this one, so we don't stand a chance. We're screwed. That's why you want to do concentrate fire. You want to make sure your allies don't, you know, act stupid. Like, the AI can be a real problem, like with your party members, because they'll often try to fight multiple enemies at once, when really the best strategy is to focus on one enemy at a time. It may not seem like it at a time. Where the hell am I? This is nowhere near where I want to be. This is not even close. Like, why am I on the other side of the lake? Yeah, this is the total opposite side of the lake. I didn't go over here. Why did it put me over there? That's weird. Okay, well... Oh, probably because that's the spawn point for the fast travel, that's why. Okay. So yeah, the fast travel point won't always be at a place where you have previously been. It's going to be wherever it happens, wherever the predisposed spawn point for that area is. So, yeah, just keep that in mind for whenever you wherever you die. It's not always gonna be somewhere that you've previously been, actually. Just at the general location, essentially. Okay, now see all these flowers? I know for certain that we're going to aggro some of these, because some of these are actually enemies that we're gonna have to fight, basically. Right here we have a base camp. Again, the only use for base camps, basically, is to change the time, basically, if you want to. And actually, I would prefer it to be daytime for this mission, but first of all, Nelson's team set out to climb the mountain that's just ahead, but I have no idea what happens to them after that. Okay, so yeah, the story mission. The Pathfinders, Nelson's team went missing while planting a data probe in this area. And as you can see, there is actually a site for a data probe up there, but it hasn't been activated yet. So, something's not right. We need to go check on Nelson's team. So let's go do that, shall we? But, yeah, along the way, it's almost guaranteed we're going to be fighting some enemies, which is good because I actually want to level up. And I'm pretty sure these enemies will be not too far out of our league, so we'll be able to take them on. Hopefully, especially as long as it's one of them at a time. But, okay, there's Sea Swept Ridge. That's another spawn point, which is good because that means if I lose to one of these enemies, we're going to appear right back where we are, basically. So these are mortifuls. They will often disguise themselves as plants in order to sneak up on you, basically. But for the most part, they're not that difficult, especially since they're, it's one level below us. So it won't be too much of an issue. We can definitely take it as long as it's only one at a time. Just be safe. I'm gonna do concentrate fire. Okay, here we go. I gotta wait for a little bit first before I do the... there we go, topple. That's good, that's good. There we go. And Expert Drifter. That means that I have max leveled the Drifter class. So, when that happens, we can go into our classes, and now we can choose between Striker, Commando, and Enforcer. I'm going to go for Commando because I want to follow the chain to Full Metal Jaguar. This will allow us to use the same arts that Elma uses, and I really want to have access to a Blood Sacrifice and Shadow Rock. I'll talk more about those specific arts once we actually have access to them, but it's going to be a while until then. I mean, like, technically we will sim with Elma, but anyways, whenever you change classes, be careful because that will completely change your arts and your weapons. Because we're going for down this chain... Oh, geez, the wrong thing. We're going to have only... we're only going to have access to 2 arts at first. So that sucks, but that's what we got basically for now. We can at least upgrade them for now. Just a little bit. I'm going to put this one right here. It's so weird. Like, how do you... Geez. Like, it's very complicated. Like, how you just move it to the right spot. Or move it on the art palette. I have no idea. And as for our ground gear, I'm not sure we have much. We'd have to take Elma's gear, basically. What do we got? These aren't too bad. Yeah, so we'll get this one. And the dual swords. This is all we got, basically. Advanced Iron Blades, which is the same one that Elma has, I do believe, I think. Is it? No, actually, this one's... no, I think that's the same one that Elma has. Okay. Alright, but yeah, unfortunately, our cross is kind of basically under, like, a little low on resources. So we're going to have to rely on Elma and Lynn to get our... catch her backs, basically. Or to... Oh, dang it. Yeah, that sucks because that attack that I just used, it canceled out my own attack. So I didn't get to do any damage there, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, my character's going to be very underpowered, essentially, with only 2 arts. Until we level up our class and get access to more arts, basically. That's the downside of changing classes. So you really want to do this like whenever you have enemies that your party members can handle without much help from you. And there we go. Lynn just leveled up, and pretty soon Cross will be leveling up as well. So we're going to reach our first milestone, level 10. So making good progress here. But anyways, our first objective is up here. This could be Nelson's team, but is there anything out here? Nothing good, honestly. I don't want to fight any of those enemies out there. Check it out.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of a team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken? Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms, too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons!
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens! Surrender! Now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn. Stand down! Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language. Which means we need to find out if diplomacy is a viable option.
You're right.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiations. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
Yeah, I totally made the wrong decision there. Because I know too much about these guys, that's why I made that whole decision to just automatically raise my weapons. But it is what it is. It just means that, well, I can't really even go into that right now because we haven't talked about that much yet. But yeah, I'm not going to be very helpful in this battle once again, although I guess I can do this. Oh, not that. Don't fail at your stupid action commands. Oh yeah, that's right. Concentrate fire, because again, you want to focus on one enemy at a time. So these are prone scouts. We're not that powerful. Oh shoot. That's another thing too. A lot of times, when I try to answer voice call or soul voices, it'll often cancel out because something happened, like an enemy died and move on to the next one, or I don't know, just something. So there's always, you never know what will happen, because that's just how these battles are quite engaging. If I haven't mentioned enough already. There we go. But yeah, this isn't too bad. We're a few levels ahead of them, so it's no issue. But again, I wish I could do more. Okay. Yeah, I have to rely basically almost exclusively on auto attacks.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if they have orders to kill us, then whoever's giving them the orders probably isn't open to negotiation either, Elma. I'm just saying. Just gotta think logically here. Anyways, we got a few treasures here. I think we can get all 3 of these, actually. There we go, level 10. Blade Private. So yeah, you get achievements for each milestone that you reach, basically. So we'll get another one once we reach level 20, but okay, so I guess we can't get one of these, but we can get this one at least. What do we get? Okay, just credits and experience, that's it. Alright. Here we go.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
Alright, so yeah, once again, our first enemy base, Sea Swept Base. Now, typically, whenever you go through an enemy base, this is where the stealth, angle of the game kind of starts to come in. But in this case, I'm actually going to try and fight a bunch of enemies because I want to level up, and also because these enemies we can easily take them on. I'm pretty sure if I can utilize my arts correctly, what little I do have, that is. But I really like to level up my class as soon as possible, though. I'm gonna wait to use my art until I get a soul voice. Although I could use whoops. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use early bird here, just because I have the TP to spend basically. But also at the same time, 3,000 TP is actually what you need to revive a party member that goes down, actually. So that's why I kind of want to hold off and keep the TP. And yeah, actually I think the real maximum TP you can have is 5,000? I'm not sure. But it's only under very specific circumstances that you can get to that maximum TP. For the most part, your maximum is going to be 3,000. Okay, we got some good gear there, actually. I saw a lot of footwear. Let's see. Let's see if any of that is good, like better than what we're currently wearing, actually. And I guess now that we're done with that, okay, that's... Oh, it's all busted leg wear? Seriously? That's lame. But yeah, now that we're no longer fighting that whimsical Duoguil, I guess we can just go back to having whatever has the most defense, basically. Because that's what we're going to want for now, since we can't really do much attacking in the battles. Born Survival Glove. And... yeah, okay, so that'll have to do for now. Alright. Okay, so back to... yeah, exploring here. So yeah, as you can see, these are... we got some Suids here that are actually domesticated by the prone. So, yeah, I mean, that's worth noting, but I'm not going to fight them because those are too low level, and I don't want to fight enemies but I don't have to. But, yeah, these other guys, we don't really have to worry about them much, but at the same time, we might make progress here. Yeah, I said that, and now here we are taking on this guy. But I also, like, I kind of want to go straight to the mission objective, but at the same time, like, also want to look out for any stuff that's like any secrets or anything, like treasures or stuff. But you can see them on the mini map anyways. But still, I want to you know, still kind of look around and see what there is. Yeah, otherwise we didn't really need to fight this guy because we're not going to get much experience out of it. Like 20, yeah, just 20 some odd. Okay, advanced survival boots. What? These aren't really going to do any good for us. So yeah, we won't wear these. Okay, so I guess it's the pants I'm wearing that's actually increasing my TP to 3,500. So yeah, it's basically like armor sets, but also like certain characters I think can also get more BP or more TP. So you have an insect nest. That's another biological thing. Oh, a titanium knife, which no one can use right now because both Elma and I are using dual weapons, and Lynn is a shield trooper. So yeah, I guess none of us can currently use that knife, unfortunately, which sucks, but whatever. So could do some more exploring. I don't know what I was trying to go for there. So we want to get to a higher ground actually, because that's what's going to get us towards the main building here. Because as you saw, it was up on a cliff, so the higher ground is the logical way to go here. And also, as you can see the familiar pillar of light. That is the oh, okay. So apparently it wasn't on the higher ground. I thought it was on the higher ground. The thing itself. The frontier nav site. Okay. But we're going to have to fight these guys to get it. Maybe. Let's see. Remember, you can only aggro site-based enemies if you are directly in front of them. So if you simply stand next to them, they won't see you at all. And sometimes they'll actually place enemies on purpose right next to frontier nav sites to make you fight them in order to get access to the frontier nav site. But if you clear the frontier, if you place the probe before finding the enemies will simply despawn because you're supposed to fight them before planting the probe. But since you did it, plant the probe first, they cease to exist because they serve their purpose basically. So anyways, I'm gonna fight these creeping blottas just because they're part of a basic mission. So yeah, why not? Since these are low-leveled enemies and they're not part of the main mission, and I'm just kind of doing these on the side for the basic mission, I'm gonna cut to me defeating all of them, basically. Oh, right there. Okay, so at the end of this battle, I actually acquired an art, so let's go ahead and see what it is. This is... Oh, 2 arts. Wow, okay. So I got Sliding Slinger, which is one of Elma's arts that she has, and also Stream Edge. But this one requires TP, but it's a bit more powerful, so it's still good to have that, as well as this one. We'll go ahead and level these up too, just to level 2. Yeah, back to grinding blottas. Okay, actually, while I'm at this, I want to talk about the arts that are actually part of this class I'm in. So every single art, or every single class, has a signature art, as you can see on the right there. Backslash is the signature art for Commando. And basically what it is, it's basically exactly what it sounds like. You want to attack the enemies from behind with this art. That will boost the damage. And as for Stream Edge, it deals weapon damage and boosts damage in range combos. So I can't say I'm entirely sure what that means as far as the whole range combos goes, but okay, so there's a Blada Subduer. So here's the thing. For every single category of enemy, there are specific achievements for killing a certain number of enemies in that category. So yeah, that's what draws out so many of the achievements in this game. So we'll just be kind of getting those along the way, basically. And Sliding Slinger is another side attack, another attack that will boost damage if you're doing it from the side. So yeah, but that's one of you probably heard Elmo's been using that attack already. All right, there we go. Okay, Worn Titanium Blades. I'm actually going to I want to take a look at that, see if maybe Cross can use that and we can do a lot more damage with this. Let's see. Yeah. Wow, that increased our attack by... That doubles our attack power, actually. That's really good. And, yeah, I'm definitely going to take this, definitely. Alright. So that's good, that's good. Okay, now if I want to, I could actually just simply respawn here, like simply literally fast travel back to this FN site here, and that will actually cause the Bladdas to all respawn. So if you want to just focus on completing the basic mission now, you can do that if you want to, but I'm not going to because again I want to focus on the story mission, getting that done. So yeah, we're gonna head back up to the higher ground here. Okay, so back here, we're going to have to cross this bridge here. We're not too far away from our destination. I think it's that building right ahead. Or actually, no, it's that one right there with the lights on it. That's our objective. But yeah, we're going to have to take on this prone here, which is good, because I actually want to test out the new weapons we're using. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Slides. Oh, I should have done that from the side. Oh well. I mean, it's kind of difficult when you're doing such a tight space like this, like the bridge. Now, if your party members fall off of, like if, for example, if Elma or Lynn fall off the bridge here, which will very likely happen because they're being controlled by really crappy AI, fortunately, you don't have to worry about them catching up to you. They will just respawn right next to you if they get too far away from you. So, that's useful at least. I mean, this game would be a pain in the ass if it wasn't that way. Okay, out of that battle, we got Advanced Survival Torso, and apparently that's still less useful than Lynn's body wear. That's still crazy that Elma is basically wearing Lynn's clothes. Like, I just still find that kind of weird, basically. But it is what it is. It's just the most useful armor, so... The most useful armor according to the game for Elma right now, so that's what we'll use. Can I get this real quick? Let's see. Yeah, alright. Literally just gotta walk right by this prone here. He won't notice us. But yeah, that's how the aggro system works as far as sight goes. You can really just walk right by these guys. Oh. Here we got our first instance of Pugs, or Poogs, however you pronounce that. And basically it's these robot humanoids, basically, that they mostly have a lot of weapon-based attacks, basically. But here we are. This is our objective. Real quick, though, let's see what's on the other side. Is there anything? Oh, yes, right here. Is this a Skell? Yeah, Skell wreckage. We can do this one. There we go. Again, nothing too terribly useful, but $2,000 is always good. I'll take that, at least.
They're all dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but...
Peaceful settlement? Your words are wasted on us. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Alma.
Right. We tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is. Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway.
Alright, here we are. 3 against 3. Glenar's squad, basically. We're going to focus on one of these guys at a time. That's what I prefer to do. So we're going to hit Concentrate Fire, and then Stream Edge. We'll take down these prone ruffians as quickly as we possibly can. Then we'll focus on Glenar himself. Now, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to win the battle or not, because this is I always had trouble with this, like, early on. But, oh, jeez. Okay, that's fine, whatever. But, let's get, oh, okay. I don't know if I have to hit Concentrate Fire again. But this is going alright so far. With pleasure, let's do it. There we go, okay. Almost done here. We just got Glenar himself, and he's already almost dead. Good, 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 okay. I was very nervous about how this was going to go, but yeah, we're totally good. Because that's literally just because I know how to play the game better, basically, than I did in my first playthrough. So, yeah, I guess I can't underestimate myself too much.
I don't get it. Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Who can say? Whatever the reason, this is dire news. We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Escape! Yes, escape! Tatsu also want escape! Friends! Friends, don't leave Tatsu trapped!
More Xenos? What should we do?
Stay back, Lynn. What do you think, Rook?
Finally! Dance of freedom! Tatsu thanks you!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato? Huh. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new guy, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean! Mean and cruel! Tatsu definitely not potato! Tatsu explained this to dumb and smelly Prone when they take Tatsu, but Prone not listen! Prone never listen! On Nopon Brew Day, Prone first set sticky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger! Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured you, big brutes in armor, little pointy ears?
Yes, Prone!
And they're a more recent arrival here, is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent! If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Right. Elma, you hold him. I'll heal.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not get Nopon sense of humor is all!
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeworld. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
Their buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon. Someday, Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change. Tatsu has seen those eyes before. Hungry eyes, like Prone eyes. Tatsu is here to serve, not be served.
Yeah, seriously. What kind of barbarian would want to eat this little guy just like that? We should take care of him. Washing, cleaning, seasoning.
That's right, that's right! This is exactly what Tatsu is saying! Take Tatsu to your village, wash and clean Tatsu, season Tatsu. Wait.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone. All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vanden. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way. All clear.
Then Tatsu can join friends? Dance of joy! New friends are friendliest friends ever! I know! Tatsu has special thank you gift for friends for saving Tatsu's life! Tatsu will lend it to friends for free!
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory? There is a better way. Friends, this is your lucky day. Presenting Follow Ball! Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow! For now, anyway.
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for Nopon Dance of Generosity.
I don't know. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap or boom, just blows up in our faces?
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity.
I've never used the follow ball, and that's not going to change for this LP. Okay, advanced survival torso. I think again that's not very useful. Anyways, yep, here we go. Tatsu. Before using follow ball, select mission friend 1 guidance 4. Follow ball is super convenient, no pawn treasure, but also total junk if no mission is selected. Oh, and follow balls sometimes get lost, so try to go easy on follow ball. It's pretty smart for the most part. Yeah, I've never ever found Frontier Nav to not be useful enough to rely on follow ball. So yeah, Tatsu's gonna come with us to back to NLA, but you know, I'm kind of curious. Wait, what level enemy is that? Oh, that's that's 49. Never mind. I saw a Titan. I was like, Titan. I saw a Tyrant, and I thought, could take a look and see if we could fight that, but probably not. So anyways, mission calls for us to head back to NLA, specifically back to the Blade Barracks, so we'll just go straight back there.
Damn, losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu not turnip or potato, for last time, Tatsu is not food. Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially weak, pathetic Lindley with her thin, bony wings.
You mean my arms? Look who's talking. And who said anything about you coming with us? You can stay here, you greedy, annoying little cabbage. I'm sure there's a salad here that could use you.
Meh? Tatsu stay here? Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself your people are endangered, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
Tatsu got a beat. Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course. This planet have many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Nopon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a point.
Uh-huh. More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perish the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure, Lindley. Pure as snow. Lindley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts, but do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you three out in the field. After all, we can use all the info we can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
You're the ones who picked him up. Besides, would you really want to leave him with another team?
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
See? Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be your charge, Lynn.
Oh, come on, Commander! That's not funny! I've got my hands full out there! This is so unfair. Back me up here, would you, Elma?
I'm sure Elma has no objections.
Right. As you say, Commander.
Done and done. Welcome to Blade, Tater. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, sir! And it's a Tatsu. Oh, one thing Tatsu forgot to mention. Nopon are pacifists, so friends need to defend Tatsu, keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
And why am I not surprised? So much for him watching over and protecting us.
Chapter 3 complete! Nelson's team was completely obliterated by hostile Xenos, but he did at least make contact with one friendly Xenoform, a Nopon named Tatsu.
So, Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
Of course you are. You've taken to it like a fish to water, just like Elma and the Commander said you would.
Just the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details. Blade's top priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the Lifehold. You remember that much. Countless people are frozen in the Lifehold. It's the key to restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the Prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the Lifehold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more pressing threat. Intelligent alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us. So, our search has new urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the Lifehold ASAP.
And the best way to do that is by expanding the reach of Frontier Nav. The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits of the Lifehold.
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around Mira installing data probes. As many as we can, as fast as we can. I can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me? Good. Then let's move on to the other pressing threat that Blade has to deal with. Hostile indigens. There's no real delicate way to put this. Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated. The Lifehold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep New LA safe. And sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
We're the newcomers here, it's true. And they're usually just out to defend their territory. But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets, and they tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
In order to contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same time. Basically, they want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
I'm sure you can imagine that these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests. It's not the kind of stuff just one or two Blades could handle on their own. That's why squads can have as many as 32 members.
And it's why we ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand. We can't have Blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us. But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to take one on. HQ has no way of knowing what every Blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment with these things, and, well, so far so good.
And I think that about covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the Lifehold, install data probes to expand Frontier Nav, and take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe. Got all that? Good. We're counting on you.
And briefing adjourned. Thank God.
All right, well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lily can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right over there.
Oh, it looks perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That refrigerator. We'll go in there to cool off.
I guess you are smarter than you look.
Well, Tatsu not want to brag, but... wait a minute! Tatsu see what Lindley did there!
At last, your Blade adventure begins. Main story missions can be undertaken via the Blade Barracks, but remember that they come with specific requirements like level and survey rate. Good luck, Rook. We're counting on you to find Lifehold Core. Oh my god. So much is opening up right now because I completed Chapter 3. Good job on your mission. 2 new features now available. The first is Blade Reports, which allow Blade operatives to interact and share info. Use this feature to coordinate missions, give advice, or even shower me with affection if you decide. Okay. Scouting Blades! The thing that we won't be able to do after April next year. Next up is Blade Scout features. Allows a Blade operative from another team to aid you for limited time. Simply access Blade Scout console anytime if you need an extra hand. Well, look at that! Now all Blade services are at your disposal. Hey, so have you set up your greetings? You're a great tool for interesting operators in your job. Yeah, this is more of the scout stuff. Once you get class rank 10, you might want to think about changing classes. Moving from Drifter to a higher class will allow you to use skills. Oh, remember, you can change classes any time, so don't be afraid to try something new. Yeah, we kind of went over that. Organizing your party. You're a Blade now. That implies great responsibility, but also great freedom. And though some assignments require specific party members, who you take on your travels is generally up to you. Call on Lynn or myself anytime you like. We'll be in your barracks. Oh my god. We're going to disable that because we can't. I'm not going to be using that. Blade report sharing. This is for okay, so that's the that's the whole Miiverse thing. And Miiverse was disabled back in December 2017. So yeah, these features have already been gone for that long. So from here on out, whenever you start up your game, you'll have to choose between your Lifehold Squad, Conquest Squads, or Friend Squads. For purposes Let's Play, I will always choose Lifehold Squads. But the thing is, this happens during online mode, and this will be disabled in April. And now, also, after complete Chapter 3, we now have the ability to completely customize our party, like whoever's on our party. But there is so much more to go into that I cannot do because we need to end off this episode. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles X, we will go into all of these different features that have changed. Now we've completed Chapter 3, and we can already see some of them right now. But, yeah, just way too much to go into. So, join me next time, folks. Later. Bye.